You ever have one of those days that starts out normal, a little gray, maybe, the air heavy, like something's waiting to drop, and then before you know it, the whole world's watching you get torn open, right there under the fluorescent lights and marble floors of a Manhattan bank lobby? Yeah, well, that was me and my daughter, Anna, the morning everything changed. Let me back up a sec because the hook on this one, it's almost too much to believe. So picture this. A little girl, no older than 6, clutching her teddy, shoes scuffed, hair in tight braids. She walks in a Blackwell bank, holding a glossy black card that, frankly, most grown-ups would never even see, let alone own. Folks look at her like she's wandered in off the street with Monopoly money. But that's Anna. That's my daughter. I'm waiting outside in the car because I told her this is your account now, kid. You walk in there, hold your head up, and don't let anybody tell you different. This is yours. The place freezes when she steps to the counter. The teller, all polite smiles and condescension, leans down, asks what she needs, and Anna, bless her, pushes the card across the marble like she's playing the highest stakes in Vegas. This is mine. I want to check my account. Teller glances at the card, then back at Anna smirks. Yours, sweetheart. You even know what this is. Then Victor Maroro, the branch manager, pokes his head out of his glass office, sees the scene, and you can just smell the arrogance on him. She must have stolen it. He chuckles loud enough for the whole place to hear. Now, you gotta understand, this isn't just any branch. This is my family's name on the wall. But none of that matters to them. Not when they see a little black girl in sneakers and a threadbare coat. The crowd starts whisperingo. You know how that goes. Stole it, no doubt. Where'd a kid like that get a card like this? Anna stiffens, chin up, voice cracking, but still strong. It's mine. Victor decides this is his moment to put on a show, calls everyone's attention to the truth. He says, let's check her balance, see what's real. Teller feeds the card into the terminal, expecting a big fat nothing. But the screen lights up, and suddenly it's like the air's been sucked out of the room. Teller goes pale. Victor grabs the slip, eyes bulging, laughter dying in his throat. The balance on that account? Enough to buy the block. The lobby goes dead silent. Then I walk in. All heads turn. I don't have to say a word at first. Just put my hand on Anna's shoulder. She leans into me, teddy bear squished between us. Victor's face drains of color. He stammers, Mr. Blackwell, too didn't realize. I cut him off, voice low and cold. You didn't care to realize. You saw a child, a black child, and assumed the worst. You mock her in front of everyone. You made this place complicit in cruelty. My words echo nobody so much as breathes. And here's the twist, this wasn't just about one manager. The whole room is guilty. The whispers, the snickers, the judgment folks who minutes before were rolling their eyes now can't look at us. Anna's eyes are shiny with tears, but she's standing taller than she ever has. I tell them no. I promise them this won't be buried. We drag it into the light. This story, I say, will be told to the press. The world will know how my daughter was treated today. That's when the dominoes start to fall. Reporters outside already smell blood. I answer their questions head on. Yes, my daughter was mocked and accused by people entrusted with this bank's values. And no, I won't let it slide. I'll hold a press conference. Anna on my side, her teddy bear right there, soft and steady while cameras flash. Wealth is measured in numbers, sure. But worth? That's respect, and respect was denied today. You could feel the room shift, bank staff, journalists, even my own board, starting to realize the tide is turning. But Victor, he doesn't go quietly. He fights dirty. Leaks, rumors, even fake recordings hit the airwaves, spliced audio that's supposed to sound like me covering up scandals. But I don't flinch. Forensic experts tear it apart on live TV. Every time Victor tries to smear me, the truth burns him worse. Anna watches all of this from the safety of home, drawing pictures of us togatherm and her, holding hands, people smiling in the background. She asks, did I do something wrong? And my heart breaks a little. No, honey, I say, you did everything right. You stood up, even when they laughed. As the days roll on, the story spreads. Protests flare outside bank branches across the country. People chanting, holding up teddy bears, signs that say respect over wealth. Anna's name is everywhere. The bank's boardroom is a battlefield. Some want me gone to protect the bottom line, but I stare them down. If you're worried about shares more than souls, you're on the wrong side of history. Victor's desperation curdles into something ugly. He teams up with a shadowy fixer, tries to dig up anything to hurt me, and when that fails, she turns to threats. My security team, the police, everyone's on alert. One rainy morning, the storm breaks for real. Victor, armed and shaking, crashes his car at the estate gate. He comes for Anna, screaming that she cost him everything. Security swarms, police close in. I stand in front of Anna, tell Victor he's got one chance, send it with me, not her. Sirens wail. Victor falters, pistol dropping, but the fixer to real Viper fires a shot. Victor collapses, the fixer slips away, and just like that, the war's over. Anna clings to me, sobbing, teddy bear crushed between us. Daddy, I was so scared. I hold her tight, promising it's over, that nothing and no one will touch her again. That night, I stand in front of the cameras one last time. No lie, no act of hate will ever silence truth. My daughter's dignity won't be mocked again, and neither will yours. The city, maybe even the country, pauses just for a heart beato. Take it in. Anna's become a symbol, not of scandal, but of courage, of the strength it takes to stand up when everyone else would rather look away. And me? I'm just a father, holding his promise, burning up every bit of power I've got to protect my girl. You know, stories like this, they don't really end. They ripple. The headlines fade, but the lesson's still there, settling into the bones of everyone who watched it unfold. Power and privilege useless unless you use them to lift up the smallest, the weakest, the ones everybody else doubts. That's the hill I'll die on every single time. So, now I'm asking you, where do you stand? Would you have spoken up? Would you have believed her? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell me about a time you saw someone judged by their skin, their age, their clothes, and what you did about it. If you believe dignity's worth more than any balance sheet, share this story. Like, subscribe, and let's make sure the next Anna that walks into a bank never gets laughed at again. You with me?